really going.
Podcast.
Alright, Cobra Triangle is going.
Wait, Cobra Triangle?
Stuff.
Apparently, I've already sold that one, which I haven't. So I have to price it.
It'll make it free, right?
Exactly.
Give me the bro price.
How much are you thinking on the CDI?
I accidentally brought that from my collection. It was like in my box that I thought it was something else, and I was like, I'll throw it out there for people to check it out. But
okay.
I'm not sure if I'm going to price it out and sell it.
Got it. Yeah, I heard they go pretty pricey, so.
Yeah, and this is the hardest piece to find. This.
Oh, the controller
that
thing.
Specific one because you got the D-pad, and it looks like a normal controller. Everything else is a joke of a controller.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
So
it's terrible.
Yeah, so that one's the one that you want.
Yeah, really. Cool. Maybe one day.
Right, exactly.
If I stumble into it accidentally, that's pretty much the only way I get things like that.
I got it. Found it.
With the exception of the 3DO, I actually ponied up some money for that. But there was some legit games I wanted to play for it. Like, I'm all about those FMV games for like the Sega CD, and I'm like, oh, they'll look even better on the 3DO. So,
oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, as long as they came out in the 3DO too. So some of them didn't.
They had a higher quality or resolution. Or
yeah, if anything came out in the 3DO and the Sega CD, you should probably get the 3DO version because it's. I mean, the system was worth like $700 when it came out, so it's got better tech going on in it, and I think it came out later on top of that. So, oh, cool. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Not for resale.
Yep.
Did that come with the Super Nintendo, or is that
I'm
like
not
a
sure. I really don't know where the not for resales came from. Maybe it was in a kiosk, or maybe it was in a.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it says not for resale on the top too, so
exactly.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
Wow. So learn something new every day.
Exactly.
Gun Force. I think they have like 3DS versions of that now.
Check
maybe?
out our podcast if you want to.
Okay.
Me and OK Chief, he's in that corner over there right now, but we started that up a little while ago. Might enjoy it.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Cool. Thank you. Pretty cool. At Retropalooza Houston.
Sarah.
We got repro games over here.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Stop. No, but if you shoot that main guy, you get the
Parallel Worlds.
What's happening with that?
Okay.
She came to me to tell me that.
5200. Thinking about selling mine soon. Alien vs. Predator sealed. If that's new.
Oh, up in the mountains, they had this whole thing of real sugar. That Dr. Pepper, they had juice shop.
For some of this. Are these like soundtracks? Soundtracks.
Oh, I stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Good stuff. Soundtrack. I'm all about soundtracks. The cheapest way to play cartridges.
Thanks, sir. You're welcome. But it was such a nice little quaint town. It was at the foot of my home. Kind of like that, like
I can sneak in through here. Alright. Must find my friend Ronnie at some point. He has my car keys. There's the front door.
It's a good game. You can play Mario.
boxes are $5. Manuals are $2. This is like a whole whack.
Whose panel was that?
Hey, Kingsley. It's a great show so far.
Awesome. Good starts.
Bucks. I need this controller, but I can't afford it.
But you get an energy banana.
Oh, well, I do get the banana with it. Is that like from 1998 though?
Yeah, it came with the
No.
whole package.
Yes, it is. That's what I was afraid of. Oh man. Is this complete in box?
Kingsley.
Probably not.
Kingsley.
Mega Man 5 complete?
No, just in box.
That's what I was figuring. I'm like, that's a great deal.
Everyone was swarming it the second they saw that. They're like, oh, shit.
Actually, I had that ever since I was a kid, but I sold it to pay for my 100-inch projector a couple years ago for $60, so it wasn't too bad. But I had a lifetime of memories with that game, though. It's a good game.
She agrees.
I don't know what I'm agreeing with.
You agreed. It's too late.
Whatever.
Had to ask my brother's permission now.
These are prices. $5.
Everyone's still asking me that. Hey,
Yo,
Mr. Ronnie, my keys.
yes, I did not take your car for a joyride.
Dude, is this gonna be like Ferris Bueller? Am I gonna have to like ride that car backwards?
Maybe.
To
And there's
get-
not a dead body in the trunk, so don't worry about it.
All right, well, I'm not driving backwards on the way home.
Dude, that'd be so awesome, though.
Oh man. So where have you been?
Completionist panel.
Ah, completionist.
Mario
Okay.
Maker.
Oh, that's right. You said you were attending that.
Yeah, they had random people play Mario Maker, so it was pretty cool watching them fail miserably.
Well, say hi to my YouTube subscribers, all 2 of them.
Hey, YouTube subscribers, subscribe to his YouTube.
That's
Wait,
right.
You already subscribed. That makes no sense.
Well, they could be just watching.
Why wouldn't anyone watch you? I
don't-
mean, watch
Well, they're
him,
they're
yes.
watching you now.
Well,
so.
of course they're watching me. Who wouldn't want to watch me? I mean, look at.
It's true. You are a sexy beast.
Yeah, they're not going to watch me whatsoever. So
I know.
They're going to unsubscribe. They're going to look at me and they're
Unsubscribe
going to
now.
unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. I got Alien vs Predator complete in box, $10.
Dude.
It's sealed. I think I'm gonna open it anyway, just because it's already kind of beat up. Who cares?
It was resealed. It's been opened.
I think you're right.
No,
Good thing.
I'm right.
Good thing I only paid $10 for it anyway.
Yeah,
but it's pretty cool. It's a gatefold. I'm all about. If you can show it off there. I'm all about the Giger and Predator stuff, Alien.
Well, no, you can tell one the box condition itself too. You see these things right here,
Right.
and then right in here
Oh yeah, you see
it?
That's right, because that's got
Right over here?
a little bit
as
yeah.
well. So this has been open, and they just put a little thing on it.
Yeah.
And you hear that?
I don't think it was done on purpose. I think
No,
maybe
no,
the
no,
store
no.
did that, trying to sell it again.
Well, you just
Back in 99.
yeah. Well,
um,
what it is too, you can notice it right here, the marks as well. And you can hear it shake. You hear it move around. If it was a sealed package, it wouldn't move around like that.
Probably not, because that would be bad business.
Yeah,
And,
no. Normally, what people do though is they'll keep the box in order to ensure the quality of the game inside. They just put it in the box.
That's right. That's what adults did, at least.
So you would put it in the box, and that way you keep the game safe, and discs don't mess up, and things like that nature. Hopefully, it's not 3.5 floppy A, because if it's 3.5 floppy A, it's CD-ROM.
Oh,
That'd
it's
be
CD-ROM.
hilarious.
Where's your panel, man? You need a panel.
Dude, I totally need a panel.
All right. Well, this is your panel. You just did your own panel. There you go. Do you have YouTube?
I do have a YouTube channel. I do have.
Can you plug it?
What? My plug it? No, I don't have it yet. I'm going to develop it. I'm going to
All
develop
right.
a new one.
All right. Well, whenever you develop it, I'll put a
I'll
link in the
totally
description right here, or
Totally gonna
message
plug
me,
it.
and I'll give it to you.
Yeah, because I'm going to create it. That's going to be Chronocyph. CHRONO.
Chronocyph.
SYTH, but I have to create it yet. I haven't. I'm still
Okay.
working
Well,
on it.
now since that's out into the world now,
The whole 2 subscribers.
the whole 2 subscribers,
Wow.
they're going to sell that to Japanese traders, and
Yes, because
now they own
Japanese
your
traders
domain,
are
and they're
gonna
going to try to
wanna-
resell
yes.
it to you.
And I have like $2, and I'm going to pay it. because
The
it's
other
illegal.
the other day, somebody asked me like, "Hey, do you want to buy BillyDesign.com?"
So, did
and I'm
you
like,
know-
"No, Billy'sDesigns.com, which is my main website. I don't care. Yeah, that's the one I own. I don't care to own another one."
So, whatchamacallit, Legend of Zelda was actually a porno sites that was bought for like a couple of days. It was a porno site.
Well,
back
if you go
in
to
the bad days,
cowboys.com, I think everyone should. That's the official Dallas Cowboys page.
Yes, it is.
Cowboys.com.
Yes, it is. Go there.
We have Game Chasers. Okay, see.
I just got done watching.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty good. I gotta check him out. He's
Pat
got a
was
really
there.
cool
Pat
custom skin, Mario Brothers.
What's up?
Mario Brothers custom skin on their Wii U.
Oh,
They
yeah?
also have a Splatoon one at GameStop. I gotta get them, but they're both pretty sweet.
Cool.
Oh, and then they have the NES Pug, Game Historian.
Yeah, we got all the YouTube guys here. That
know,
was
right?
sitting there.
Guys and Goomba.
There's Wood over there.
Mad Pat, the game.
Eric. Oh yeah, yeah, completionist guy. That's completionist, right?
Yeah, right over here.
I need to watch his channel. I haven't watched him before.
Starting the first episodes, and you can see how he's gotten better, but he's pretty good. I've seen it on some of the stuff.
Okay.
We gotta go to like a real food place somewhere.
Yeah, we definitely need some food. That's for sure. I'm just gonna walk around briefly, real quick. Other than that, I think I might be done for the day.
Attention, Retropalooza, we
It's
have a couple
Tyler
of
again.
announcements here. The first announcement is the 8-Bit Eric panel is about to begin in the panel room. One of the funniest men
I got a Starship
know.
Enterprise
So definitely
here.
go, stop by, and have a good time.
This guy is selling his
And
own
also,
collection. We
I
got
see some of
Thunder
you
Force
guys getting
3 here
hungry.
for
Too many games,
$30,
not
plus
enough food.
the
There's
Halo
food in the
Master
concession
Chief
stand waiting for you.
helmet
Guaranteed.
for $10. So great deals here.
Biometal.
Also, for the cosplayers, go over to the Taffeta Darling booth and go in there and sign up for the cosplay contest, which will happen
Over
at
here
5 p.m.
on the left is where the panels
So,
are.
no, hurry up.
You got these little gaming systems for them?
I'll do a brief walk-in.
Also,
Just to show people what it's like.
raffle is being done. You go up to the front and get raffle tickets now. It's for the Game
This is what a
Chasers
panel
bundle.
looks
You get
like.
Seasons 1 through 3 on DVD and a Game Chasers
There's Eric.
t-shirt. The drawing will be at 3 p.m. So that's time sensitive too, folks.
Cool. We'll be back.
I like the little theater.
Yeah, it's a nice theater. I mean, it's not the one where RoboCop 2 was filmed, but still, it's pretty good. The one where RoboCop 2 was filmed in is another part of this town, in the George R. Brown Convention Center. Yep. Brett Weiss, the famous author.
Also, information for vendors.
We have tournaments going on over here. Pretty much did the whole walkthrough. And then this is it down here. Not the biggest turnout in the entire world, but still, good stuff that's here. They're at the Deerbrook Mall, that stuff. I heard their prices are kind of bad. Ooh, what do we got going on here? $15 for that bag. That's not big enough to hold the system. I wonder what that bag is for. Interesting. The Funko Land CD binder.
Yep.
Wow.
And just one more time, the 8-Bit Eric panel is about to start. So
Might have to take a look at that.
Going to that? Well, you got less than a minute, so I'd hurry up.
Hi, how much were you thinking for this thing? A whole thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the whole thing, man. I've seen them listed for a variation of prices. I feel like it's always overpriced. I'm offering 25 for everything.
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't looked into it.
It's like I've seen lots of less than this go for like 35 of just the NES. Those are like pretty common. Certain colors are more uncommon. Super Nintendo you never see. City Wallet's not super rare, but it's around. So I'm trying to do 25 for all of it, but I'll take 20 if you really want it.
Probably not, but I think that's a good deal for anybody that's looking for it, for sure.
Yeah. Funko Land's always great.
I remember where their store was located and everything near me, but I don't remember too much what it looked like inside. But I always remember what it looked like on the outside.
I went to favorite kid video game memories.
Really? Because at the same time, I want to say EB Games was still around.
It was.
And I would go there a lot. That was actually my main store. But this store was around.
I went to EB Games once when I was a kid, and it was really cool. I just remember it feeling like there was just so much. Like I didn't know where to start and where to end.
I concentrated on the stuff in the glass cabinets because that's where they kept the Master System and Game Gear stuff, and that's what I was most into at the time because I had the Master System adapter for my Game Gear. So I was like, oh, I'll plug them. I need to get more Master System games to plug in because those are better than the Game Gear games. So that's how I got Alex Kidd in Shinobi World.
That's
oh yeah,
right on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm filming here.
Dude,
so.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
You're on YouTube?
Yes, I'm on YouTube.
Give me your channel.
My channel is youtube.com/maybe user/Billy the Big Deal.
Billy the Big Deal.
Yeah, so this video will be up there later. Unless you don't give me your rights to put this in the video, then I'll cut it out.
You can put me in your video.
Okay, appreciate it.
He's
Thank
not
you.
really that much of a big deal, though.
No, I have like 2 subscribers.
He's gonna have
so.
3 because I might subscribe maybe.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you got it, bro. I'm trying to get into it myself. That's what this is. This is what this is gonna go to. Video equipment, all that good shit.
Cool. Comment or something and put your channel name or something.
Absolutely,
or,
man, absolutely,
or
bro.
what is your channel?
I haven't opened it yet. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Same with this guy. He needs to open one too.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna open up one. I'm gonna do the streaming, but I need better internet.
Yeah, I'm trying to do all that. I gotta get all set up.
Well, see, I have a house.
It's
that I'm
so
trying to
easy
sell.
just with this cell phone. I mean, you can just add a thumbnail later, and that's all I really do.
Yeah, see, I'm
For
trying
now.
to sell my house, and once I sell my house, I can get me something else here in Houston, which better with wired internet into my systems.
Yeah,
And then I can get me the video card, and then get me all that stuff. I just got that Retron 3 or whatnot here.
Retron.
Yeah, Retron. So I'm thinking about putting a video card in that, so I can stream that.
Yeah, I'm trying
Streaming.
to. I gotta get audio equipment. Gotta get a video camera, and I'm gonna take a video editing course. Probably like HTC or something. I want to just
Well,
kick it
if
off,
you
know,
take-
right. I'm trying to do it. Like, I want this to take me somewhere, you know?
Yeah, I took a video editing course in college in 2006, so 2007. That was Adobe Premiere Pro, and I feel like not a lot of that stuff transfers over to like today's knowledge of like YouTube and stuff. It was more like just like learning how things kind of work. So really, if you take a class, try to make sure that it's in the program you want to use, because they're all different.
And that's all stuff I'm gonna
I
research.
think it's
Yeah.
the Adobe's program. I want to say, is it? I can't remember the streaming,
Premiere?
but Premiere or whatnot. You can actually take all your sound and you can take it out. I'm sorry, man. Take it out of your video, and you can put. So you have your video. Say, I take a video of you, right, speaking.
Yeah.
I can take that off. It's like just pure silence, and then I can add music. I can add noises. I can add other stuff into it. So
Well,
you
you-
can also edit your sound and the way you sound. You can make it more bass. You can do sound editing in that as well.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
good.
Man, yeah, awesome, dude. I'm definitely gonna look you up.
Cool, thanks,
So-
man. Appreciate it.
Guys, y'all take care. Have a
Yeah.
good time.
You too. See you, man.
Yeah, that's the really cool thing about it.
Did his college was like
Yeah, man, I'm thinking about getting some food, man. I want to. I don't
Oh,
want to.
yeah.
Like, I
I'll get
want to
some
stay here
food.
because there's a lot more things that I want here.
Got great games from there. A HR Giger point-and-click adventure for the Sega Saturn Japanese I got from this table for a second ago for $8, which is great. So good stuff here. Over here, I want to show you this Genesis sign real quick. Awesome Genesis sign right there. One like 80, 150, something like that. I think we won 150 for it, but still pretty cool. Yeah. Oh.
Y'all want to sign up? Balloon
I
fight.
think that's, yep, that's Pat. We got other stuff here.
Do you know what the Wombo combo is?
What's up?
You know what the Wombo combo is?
No.
wow.
You know what the Wombo combo is? The Wombo combo.
I think that he might just be.
What are we talking about here?
I have no
Where are you
idea.
at? That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Oh, we just got up smash.
Oh, Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's
Delay.
an infinite combo in
Yeah,
Smash
I know
Brothers.
what you're
Any
talking about
infinite
now.
combo in Smash Brothers is called considered a Wombo
Which
combo.
which
Yeah, I
version
know
of
exactly
Smash
what you're
Brothers?
Any of them.
Any of them?
Any of them.
Well, mainly
We learn new things every day.
Apparently, yeah.
Malays were really hit off though with the GameCube version.
Yeah,
That's where you-
I
'cause
played
you
the
can do it with
GameCube
Falco,
version if I
you can
play
do it
any.
with Falcon,
I'm a Melee
Falcon,
That's the one I had growing up. So
yeah. Falcon
stuff.
has one, and doesn't like Captain Falcon have something like that?
Well,
too?
it's the original version was a 2v2, and it was just 1v2 at the end of it, and it was just like Fox and Falco
Yeah.
going out against another Fox, and they just like threw him around and kicked him off.
Yeah,
He went from 0 damage percentage
No.
to 97%, and he was off the map.
Yeah.
so which character do you have to be?
No, you can be any of them.
Any of them?
Just any, as
Oh,
long as
okay.
it's an infinite.
So we'll have to look up Wombo Combo.
Google
Later.
YouTube Wombo combo.
YouTube Wombo Combo. Cool.
Honest game trailers.
I have never heard of this
Wombo
before.
You know what the Wombo combo is?
See, so
Good man.
Who knows?
Good man.
So honest,
I
the
just
honest
don't know
trailers, they
then.
do like honest movie trailers and honest video game trailers. They did one honest video game trailers for Super Smash Brothers, the new like one of the newer ones that came out, and you heard a guy yell at you after they knock a guy out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's
right.
how I remember once he said Smash, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what you're
It's
talking about.
infamous. It's legendary.
I guess I just wasn't that big in like, I don't know.
Not legendary enough. I haven't heard of it.
I mean,
Well,
it's got
granted,
like
I've never talked like fighting strategy with anyone on the game, so
I was gonna say, yeah,
maybe it
Smash-
is.
Smash isn't like my competition game, so.
Kind of like BXR with Halo 2. It's probably something like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Pretty sure I do.
So, you know, in Halo 2, you have to make sure you got the battle rifle. You need to have like a couple rounds out of the clip. It can't be fully loaded because you need to reload. That's part of it. So you do a quick melee B button, then reload X, and then fire is R. So BXR, it's instant kill. Instant kill. You can't do it in Halo 3 or 4. Maybe the Master Chief Collection, maybe, but it was a glitch in Halo 2. Like how, if you could tell if someone was really good if they did BXR on you back in Xbox Live Halo 2 days. From what I remember, that in the shotgun. It's kind of like the shotgun if you don't have a shotgun. That's pretty much how awesome it is. And you can do this head on with somebody. It's not behind their head. Of course, if you're behind them, you just do B and that's all you need. But if you're in front of them, BXR, instant death.
I was just not.
So.
I think for like Call of Duty, like the way you could tell if someone was really good on it. Silent shots.
Yeah, it looks good.
Silent shots scope you from a distance.
Okay.
Where you would, like, it's this weird ass thing where you go in your scope, your sniper, and then quickly switch out and switch back in and like throw your tomahawk, and it would shoot your tomahawk in a straight line.
Wow. Okay.
And it would like just murder them.
Man, I haven't heard of that one either.
Oh yeah. My cousin was real into that shit. He slept on my couch for like 8 months playing that game. He got.
I need to get back into that because right now I'm just playing everything. I want to get really good at one game again. I need to do that.
Man,
Oh yeah, Blaze
for me,
that
Forte
came-
is Zombies.
The first time I heard
Call of
about it
Duty.
was on PlayStation.
Zombies Call of Duty? Oh yeah, my friends were into that big time. That's all they did for a while. It was just Zombies Call of Duty.
I mean, you can go
Yeah, it's
forever
like-
potentially.
Right.
It's like they're
But,
similar.
like, I capped
It was
out.
pretty fun, but it's
I got
just
bored at level 47.
yeah, it just kept going on forever unless you died, which I would do because I sucked. But cool. Thanks, man. Shit. This is the table I keep coming back to.
I was gonna say I own it too. It was one of my first. I guess.
So little money, so little
I
time.
would call it trashy, but come on.
Did you have Panzer Dragoon Saga at some point?
No, people have been asking, but I wish I did. Just didn't have the $400 for it.
I know, like that's like the one game I'm thinking about. Like if I ever spend that much money, it'd be for that game. Just because I have like a modded action replay cart, so I can play burn CDs, but it doesn't work with Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Yeah, it's tricky. That's why I like with Sega CD, you can actually burn games and just pop them in.
Yeah.
I have a legit copy of Snatcher that's completely clean, but like in the third act, there's like one part that just skips and won't let you continue the story.
Oh
So I had to
man,
burn a copy just to finish the game, so I was like, oh,
that sucks.
I don't want to see what happens.
Right. So at least you can do that for
Nobody
Sega CD.
has that game other than you guys.
Which game are you talking about?
Imaginite Rare.
Yep, there it is.
That's a very, very rare game. Super
I think he
rare.
knows.
This is the game, but it's on the PS3. It's a great game. They have a whole, they got part 1 and 2 on Steam of the second one. This is like the third. So there's like 3 series.
Yeah, this one was like the hyped up sequel in there, the third one, and yeah, they said it's actually really underrated.
This is a good game. I got this on the PS4, PS3 actually.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with anything Falcom.
Yeah, Falcom is a great thing, and the XD normally produces good games. Normally, not all the time.
This is the game I'm really thinking about. Dragon Force.
Oh yeah,
Dragon Force. They'll probably be gone by the end of the day.
You can come back tomorrow.
Maybe. It's a great strategic game. It's pretty cool. Like you take over like a hero and you battle other people, and it looks almost like a two-dimensional game, but it isn't. It is maybe. I don't know. It's a good. Yeah, it's like it looks like Guardian Heroes a little bit, but it's a strategic game, and I suck terribly at that game.
I mean, you can't even go wrong just with the cover art alone.
I know, it just looks amazing by itself. Yeah.
I still can't believe they got this.
I would have. It's either that game or Albert Odyssey. I wanted to get at some point, but you already sold Albert Odyssey.
Yeah, I sold that.
You would have to know working design.
Yeah.
Working design has games that are worth.
They worked it.
Money.
They worked the importing back in the day.
I wish it was still around.
And this is really cool. Play VCDs on the Saturn.
They're still kind of around, but they their labels now called like Gaijin Works or something.
Really?
But
I thought they ran into the ground.
Like they had a lot of Sega Saturn and PS1 and some PS2 games. Like the PS1 games working design.
Yeah. Up until PS2, they did Silpede, and then after that, Gaijin Works. They do like they had like a PSP one that was pretty limited run, and then I think PS3 games also.
Okay.
So they still do some stuff, but it's not the same.
There's one guy on. Are you on Facebook? Like the Sega Retro Gamers group. You should join Sega Retro Gamers. They would love to see this stuff. But anyway, there's one guy on there. He comments sometimes. He actually used to work for Working Designs, so every once in a while he'll share a story. Like,
I wrote the strategy guide for Popful Mail. I wrote the strategy guide for Popful Mail.
Well, here we go. We have this guy.
The official strategy guide for Popful Mail. I worked with Victor Ireland on it and Sandwich Island Publishing in Hawaii. They flew me out to Hawaii.
Wow. So forget about that guy. There's this guy right in the flesh here.
Yeah. I back in the day, I used to write strategy guides, and that was probably the best one I did.
Popful Mail? That's a great game.
Yeah,
I played
got
that.
a couple of copies, but I only have one copy of the strategy guide because I got flooded last May.
Oh,
and
man.
I lost a bunch of my stuff, and they all got flooded. They're all bent and everything.
Well, you still got one, right?
It's hard to find. They sell for like $40 to $80 on eBay.
Really?
Strategy guide.
Well, I mean, that's not if you wrote it, I would definitely, that's worth it. I mean, to get that back again, $40, $80 for your own piece of work.
Yeah, and to think back in the day, I probably had 10 copies of Popful Mail, and I think they gave me like 25, 30 copies of the guide.
Really?
And I gave them all away and everything. And now Popful Mail is like a $200 game in the box. It's crazy.
So how do you do a strategy guide exactly? Like, did they give you the game like a year in advance or something, or?
Well,
with the Popful Mail, I guess it's an import.
Popful Mail, by then, I had done a bunch of like sub-chapters and other guides.
Mm-hmm.
And Popful Mail, Sandwich Island Publishing was friends with Victor Island. So they basically, we would get pre-releases and get, burned copies of the game. And we had a phone number to call him and some of the programmers, so if we found a bug, we actually were play testing at the same time. But back then, you didn't get a lot of tools or anything. You couldn't load up the whole map. I mean, we on our Mac Quadra 660, you literally got a screenshot, moved the character, got another screenshot, moved the character, got another screenshot, loaded Photoshop, and tiled 300 images together to make the map.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, I spent, 12 hours a day at least for 3 or 4 weeks just doing that on the game, mapping it all out, and then doing that. So the guides after that got more difficult. What happened is Brady and Prima Publishing kind of licensed all the companies and made exclusive deals to where they couldn't even talk to anybody to make guides after that point. So all the small companies like Sandwich Island and some of the small ones, they couldn't get games. And with the strategy guide, it had to be out the day the game was released. That was like 90% of the sales.
Wow.
The strategy guides were the day it was released, and that kind of ended it for the independent publishers. And then with Prima and Brady, you're on such a tight schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You would get the beta releases, you would get the alpha releases, like Derail Kill I was doing the official Derail Kill strategy guide for Prima Publishing. And of course that game got canceled in the middle of it, but they were sending me a disc almost every day with drastic changes. So trying to do a strategy guide on a 2-week time frame with Prima and then getting games that you do work and then all of a sudden everything's changed in the next version, it was really frustrating and hard. It got me out of wanting to do that ever again.
Wow, yeah, because I'm super impressed with some of these strategy guides. Like, I got the strategy guide for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I'm like, how did you guys get this in literature form?
Now they work directly, and they have exclusive deals with the publishers. They work directly with them through the whole development of the game.
Oh, okay, that would help.
They get all the art, they get all the maps, they get map editors, they get everything. So they're given so many tools and everything to do everything now. But it's all locked up with exclusives everywhere.
Back in the day, it was a lot more
it was all
manual
all
and everything.
yourself. You could talk to the programmers. You could
Wow.
talk to the developers. You know, Victor Island. You know, we didn't have cell phones then, but we could call him at the office or whatever. And
Had to look up his cell phone or his phone number in a
Email
Rolodex.
was just coming around to where
Email.
people were starting to use it. You know,
That's true.
97, 96, I guess.
Cool, man.
So yeah.
What was your name again?
Brian Goss.
Brian Goss?
Yeah, if you look it up,
Cool.
it's on there.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't mind, I'm going to post this on
Yeah.
YouTube. So,
Well, what channel are you doing it on?
I just do it for my own Billy the Big Deal.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, YouTube.com, Billy the Big Deal. I'll post this.
I'm so out of it with all the YouTube personalities and everything.
Well, I'm not a personality. I have like 40 subscribers.
I wouldn't
so.
know if you are. Or
I know, right? Yeah, so I'm like, there's like, basically the YouTube personalities are over there. Yeah, that's pretty much where they are. All the way from over there to Game Chasers to Completionists, Pat the NES. They're pretty much all right there, I want to say. And then we have the author Brett Weiss over there and stuff.
I know Brett.
It's pretty cool.
Brett's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think
Closer to my age. I think most of the guys are like half my age. So.
I think I've demoed your VR unit before, your Oculus.
At the Arcade Expo, that's where you saw me.
Yeah, I really appreciate it because ever since I've demoed, I think I actually tested the Oculus for the first time at the Game Preserve when you brought it there.
Oh, cool.
And ever since then, I'm just like, I have to have VR again.
I just sold a Oculus release and computer to the guy that runs the Arcade Expo.
Oh.
I actually traded it for a pinball machine.
Very nice.
My
That's a
new
good deal.
Oculus is coming in 3 weeks. The arcade show, we're going to have both the Oculus and the Vive, and we're going to have room scale.
Okay.
So we're going to have the touch controllers, and we're going to have about a 20 by 20 foot space for each of them.
Where's this at again?
At the Arcade Expo.
Arcade
November.
Expo?
Yeah.
I will definitely be there. I want to test out that HTC Vive and Oculus big time now. See what the improvements
they're really
have been made.
good. Both of them are really good. Like,
Yeah.
if you bought either one of them, you'd be really happy.
Well, I'm thinking I might get the PSVR. Main reason is I don't know if my computer's going to be able to handle the other two, and it's cheaper, and it's going to have Res Infinite.
The Res is perfect game for VR.
Yeah.
Haptic feedback on that and put it in VR.
They were wearing like those suits on the what's it called, the
even
E3
even
thing.
an Aurora Interactor's fun with Res.
Yeah, I play Res on the Dreamcast and I have a hell of a time. Res HD on the 360 is really good.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
It's,
and Child of Eden
in
too.
VR, both of those will be just mind blowing.
That's going to be
I
great.
don't know why they haven't. I mean, it's not that hard of a game to do. I think it should be out.
Yeah, I mean, because the code is all there. They just need to like put some new graphics on it, I guess.
Yeah,
or
and the
whatever.
menus. A lot of the converting the VR games are menus more than anything. 'Cause
Right.
A lot of every 3D game is already really 3D, so your head becomes the camera. But
True.
The menus are not designed for. So, like, if you use a hack to play a game that's not made for VR,
Right.
it'll play fine, but then a menu comes up and the letters are right here.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, because they're not.
Yeah, you have to the depth.
Yeah, the
you got to
depth.
think about depth now for that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So that
Cool.
is a lot of the time the hardest thing to convert in VR games.
Cool.
Yeah, so, but we're all over the place here.
Well, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
cool, man. Good to
Yeah,
meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
He wants to-
Thank you. Cool, good stuff.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Thank you.
Got, Scott, YouTube. Good stuff. You guys hear that conversation over there?